9-time Pro Bowler, a 7-time All-Pro, and he's now a member of the Hall of Fame. He's an all-time great on and off the field. On the field for his hard hits, off the field for being a true blue-collar American. After his retirement, things changed for Mike. He got a divorce, and he just wasn't the same person. He suffered from depression and had many psychiatric breaks. He pulled his own teeth out with the pliers and glued them back in and even tased himself to fall asleep. Mike Webster is now the poster boy for CTE and concussions in professional football. The reason this topic is relevant is because of people like Mike Webster and the players in the future who will have the same problems as him. I've studied this topic and I'm quite aware of the problems with concussions. Football is a great thing, but we all need to be aware of the long-term risks. During this speech, I will review some of the things that make football great, but also some of the concerns. A poll done by ESPN.com shows that 35% of Americans choose football as their favorite sport, more than double second place, which is baseball at 14. Football is America's sport, not only on the field but off. The NFL supplies 110,000 jobs per year, over $5 billion in yearly revenue for cities with teams. That does not count college sports like Fargo. Some places consider football more a form of religion than actual sport. It uplifts communities, gives people something to cheer for, and it gives U.S. youth an escape from their struggles in their small communities and problems at home. In 2009, a man named Bennett Omalu did a study and discovered a new disease called the CTE while he was studying Mike Webster's brain. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy can be caused by one concussion. Calvin Johnson retired when he was 30 years old, and he's considered a great player. But when he retired, a lot of people were surprised. He talked about in his outro interview his problems with concussions and how one of his teammates would receive a concussion 1 out of every 2 plays. Since Mike Webster, 91 players have donated their brains to be studied to find if they had CTE, and 87 of those players have. CTE can cause depression, impaired judgment, aggression, and eventually progressive dementia. In 2015, the players sued the NFL for negligence, and they won, receiving $1 million for all retired players. Football is a great thing, but we all need to be aware of the long-term risks. Football does a lot of good for our communities, but it also comes at a price. The NFL is great, football is great, but concussions are something we need to be aware of.